to the bornreepa podcast. What's good, my people? Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for you, bro. And we hit a milestone this weekend, yo. I finally hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, so I'm kind of still riding a little high on that. So hey, shit, turn up. But yeah, man, I've been working on my channel for years, bro, and I finally hit the 1,000 mark. My Twitch channel been doing pretty decent, but man, I've been working on my YouTube channel. I've been really trying to get this boy off the ground. So with that being said, this is a special episode, man. So we're gonna get into it. I got a few subjects for y'all today. The first subject I want to get into, actually, I got a question before I even get into this subject, bro. So I got a question. Would you full time stream for like, I don't know, let's just say 50K a month, full time? Would there be any day that you just be like, you know what, I don't feel like streaming, I don't feel like doing that shit? Well, it's this big time streamer, Aiden Ross. Him and his crew, he did a little cleaning house this weekend, and a lot of his crew got let go by Kick. You know what I'm saying? They lost their Kick deals. I think it was a little dude named Neon Cheezer. It's a whole bunch of them. I don't know all their names, but long story short, all this dude was trying to get them to do was stream a minimum of like 100 and something hours a month. Couldn't really get them boys to commit to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them lost they pay and shit. But it's crazy, guys. I ain't gonna lie, goddamn. If I'm offering 50K a month to stream, bro, y'all gonna get tired of seeing my black ass. Cause I swear to God, I'm on that shit. But yeah, a lot of them got let go, and a lot of people fucking with the dude Aiden, man, acting like he wrong for basically not. I don't know what to call it, man, but basically he just they trying to look at him as like he got too much power. He a little cocky. He a little overconfident and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he fitting the bill and he putting you on, and he's just long time friends, you know what I'm saying? Which brings back sometimes you can't bring friends into your business like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause someone gonna try to take advantage of him. Like a lot of his folks didn't understand why he was cutting them off. As far as like why you cutting me off? Cause I don't want to stream that much a month, bruh. This man paying you 50K a month, bruh, to stream on top of the revenue that you're generating through your stream every month. So why the fuck wouldn't you want to stream? And I get it. He said he trying to build something. He trying to make like build $1 million company and shit, goddamn, out of his streaming and shit. And I understand that shit completely. But a lot of times your friends ain't gonna always get your vision. And a lot of times you can't take everybody to the top with you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to revisit that in another chapter in your life, but on your way to the top, a lot of people ain't gonna be down to do what you're willing to do to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, it's just like I don't know. I definitely would be on board with my guy. Goddamn, if he putting me on like that, if he making sure that your boy is straight, and I don't even think they was paying their own rent. He put them up in apartments, nice ass cribs, got their streaming set up. And then once they fell off on streaming, like he didn't immediately just ban them. Like once they started slacking on the streaming, he had to start charging them for the rent every month. But keep in mind, these boys is still getting 50K a month. So it's just like, goddamn, you can't fucking win for losing sometimes in these situations. So with that being said, I don't know, man. I think Aiden Ross is not wrong for doing what he did. And like he said, it wasn't him that dropped him. It was his boss over at Kick that did the dropping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you can't get on board, you gotta get the fuck out the way, man. For real. Like, that's the least. And then one dude actually had the nerve to say sometimes when he wake up in the morning, he feel a little sluggish and mushy and shit. And he just like, I'm not streaming today. Bruh, are you out your fucking mind? What? Well, I know folks that'll kill for that fucking opportunity, bro. So I don't know. Um, we I think Aiden Ross ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? He got to protect his brand. He got to protect his business, and he ain't failing at his business. He ain't doing bad at his business. So you got to look at who the problem is. At some point, you got to be like, okay, so if it ain't him, who the fuck is it? Shit, you can't be too lazy to make money, bro, and you can't expect your friends to keep you afloat, goddamn, at the same time. Sometimes you're gonna have to move around and do your own thing and make moves yourself. So with that being said, man, I ain't I'm with Aiden on this one, man. I mean, sometimes he come off a little dickish, but on this note, you know, hey, you got a bag sitting in front of your face and you don't even want to go get it. That's on you. So with that being said, streamer news, Aiden Ross. A lot of his boys got kicked. I think the little boy Neon said he gonna get his lawyers and they gonna sue. So and this all could just be a stunt, man. You know what I'm saying? It could be just a big ass stunt amongst his whole team just to stay relevant and noticed in the eyes of the media. You know what I'm saying? You never know. They probably chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? But if not, if that ain't the case, I feel like them boys should have got off their ass and did the work. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been working since I was 14, so I know work, hands and shit. Look at these hands, boy. Rough, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I know work, goddamn. But on to other news, man. Meek Mill and P Diddy, bruh. Oh man. Uh, so Meek Mill is apparently into the goddamn shits with P Diddy, man. He part of the trial, he part of the case, and it's weird, man, because now I mean, at some point you gotta understand what you gonna do in the dog gonna sometimes come to the light, and it's gonna come to the light when you least expect it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it's a lot of such shit go on in the industry, bro. And P Diddy got there. All his business is being just flooded out there. And then now they start pointing fingers at everybody else and all this shit. It's like just crazy. DJ Academics into the shit. Meek Mill done got mad, said he gonna come shoot a video, piss on the man mailbox or porch or bullshit like that. I'm like, bruh, if you ain't do nothing, don't worry about it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I understand they trying to deface your name and shit. Like he put out a whole bunch of tweets trying to defend himself from being accused of being something that he isn't. And at the same time, folks pulled up receipts for this food, the gay porn sites on Twitter, and all that extra shit that he into. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck, bro? At what point in your life, bro, do you scroll down that rabbit hole, bro? It's just like I don't know, man. I could think of a billion more things to get myself into if I had their type of income and money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there was and doing that type shit ain't it. I mean, I'm married, bro, to a woman, goddamn. So I'm not, we was raised a whole different type of way in the early '80s, going into the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Once I hit 2000s, I was trying to find myself and grow into who I want to be today. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But this industry shit, man, selling your soul, doing such shit, and then and if you and the thing is, and if you really did the shit, if you really into that shit, embrace it and quit trying to run from it, because eventually ain't nobody gonna want to hear that shit 30 years from now when you're an old man and you finally feel comfortable to come out. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit coming to light, a lot of motherfuckers getting goddamn getting got getting caught lacking. It's just weird, man. I don't know what to say about these motherfuckers in the industry, bro. And this ritualistic shit to get into the industry is just fucking weird to me, bro. Like I don't understand. You gotta be gay to be famous and rich. Like when has it ever been an opportunity to get rich being gay? That shit is fucking stupid as hell. I don't know. But more power to him. Meek, clear your name, boy. I never was a big Meek Mill fan like that. He had a few songs that I fuck with. Diddy, I never been a fucking P Diddy fan. Hell nah. He alright, goddamn. Only reason I knew P Diddy is because he was beefing with Tupac. And I probably would have knew him after that too. He a big time motherfucker, but I don't drink Ciroc. I just don't fuck with Diddy at all, man. I don't know. He always been kind of off to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now they bring Usher into the shit, talking about he was grooming Usher. He was grooming Usher when Usher was a kid and shit. I don't know. And to be honest, in Usher's very first music video, that was P Diddy in the 6'4", so I don't know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I don't know. On to some other shit, man. Let's get into some. We gonna slide it over to a positive note, and let's talk about my boy Sting, his retirement. My boy Sting retired. My boy look good. He healthy, man. I fuck with Sting heavy, bro. I had the opportunity to see him at Comic Con. I didn't get a chance to get into the meet and greet. I think they was charging a little too much for that shit, and I had already spent out on souvenirs and pictures and shit for the room and all that. But I actually did get close enough to see Sting, and he gave everybody in the crowd his signature. Woo! He yelled out his shit, and he left. Goddamn! And I was like, "All right, bet." So I that's off my bucket list. I would have really wanted to meet him, shake his hand, and actually talk to him, but I think that was good enough for me. I actually got to see Sting in real time, and he retired now, and he had his last match at the AEW pay per view that was just this weekend, and man, that shit was crazy, bro. And shout out to Darby Allin, you insane motherfucker, bro. Man, this dude jumped off some shit so fucking high into a glass table, shredded his back up, and still managed to get up and help Sting say his goodbyes and shit, bro. Shout out to fucking Darby Allin, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, AEW a little rough around the edges, but them boys got all my favorite wrestlers up in Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, goddamn, Aleister Black, fucking Rusev, excuse me, Rusev, hell, Darby Allin now, hell, I didn't even know who the fuck he was until he started teaming with Sting. They got my boy Edge and Christian beefing with each other right now, man. AEW got the talent. WWE just got that future right now. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect. You can't compare those two because AEW is for hardcore wrestling fans that want to see the grit. WWE, they give you that grit, but they also give you that star power, that glamour, that fucking never before seen type shit. You know what I'm saying? So WWE definitely the big leagues, and AEW, they if they keep going the route that they going, AEW gonna be alright. They're gonna be around for many more years to come, man. I hope that they actually just keep going and actually be a rival to WWE. WWE need that, they need that competition to keep them keep their swords sharp. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, shit, a lot of most of their hottest talent right now is coming from AEW. Jade Cargill, shit, the Perfect 10 dude, fuck, Aries, shit, I can't think his name for nothing, but he was the Perfect 10. He used to wear the shit with the big ass fucking collar on his shit. And Cody Rhodes, man, it's just a lot of talent coming from AEW, and it's like WWE, they bouncing back and forth, boom, boom. All right, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's like AEW where you go to refine your craft. WWE is where you come back to just be a megastar, like LA Knight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out LA Knight, man. Yeah, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about, my boy. All right, so with that, man, congratulations, Sting, on the retirement, man. Hope your retirement is everything you want it to be, and shit, man. Hope we see you on some podcasts or something, bro. Don't just go home and sit your ass down. I know he ain't. He want to be. He ain't want to retire. I think that's some shit his family made him do. Like, boy, if you don't get your ass out this goddamn ring, get your ass to this $1 million mansion that you got. Enjoy this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, man, you don't want to. I mean, shout out to Ric Flair, but Ric Flair still trying his best to be relevant in the wrestling world, man. And at the same time, it's just like, bruh, sit your ass down, bruh. You got a pacemaker in your shit, bruh. You barely can fucking walk, man. That's sit down, Rick. Goddamn, shit. I don't want to see Rick down on TV, bruh. Ric Flair, my dude, man. And he need to sit down and enjoy his fucking money too. Goddamn, them boys don't work their ass off it. And I get it, man. I think wrestling is to me. I think wrestling is like that one career that you just don't wanna. It's like rap. You know what I'm saying? Like busting them, they can't leave that shit alone. No matter how old they get, they still feel like they got that in them. The fucking and I ain't gonna lie. A lot of time when they be spitting, bro, you know the OGs, bro. We was rapping differently than these little niggas now, goddamn. And I ain't no shade to the new artists, cause I fuck with a lot of y'all. But we was really goddamn putting in time to make sure them lyrics, them lines was fucking it. You know what I'm saying? We was doing everything we possibly could to make sure that the song was complete. And now it just seems like they throwing shit together. Yeah, yada 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 yada. Eat. Little sounds here, bop bop bop. Whatever, goddamn. But like I said, no shade to the young niggas, man. But we was spitting back then, boy. You know what I'm saying? Even myself, buddy. So yeah, man. So once again, congratulations Sting on the retirement, bro. Uh, glad to get to see that lad, and he went out as a champion. And a lot of folks a little bitter about that. You know what I'm saying? They said it was a pay per view that everybody paid for. They wanted to see a title change, and I get it. But it's fucking Sting. It's his retirement match, bro. You only get one retirement match if you actually intending on staying retired. Cause I think that when he came to WWE, I think he took that buckle bomb from Seth Rollins and fucked his whole neck up and shit. So he lucky to. It took him 6 years to get back in the wrestling shape after that match. So he kind of lucky to even had the opportunity to even come back to even do what he just did now. So with that being said, goddamn Sting retired. Congratulations, do your thing. On to other wrestling news. Let's talk about The Rock acknowledging Roman Reigns. Now this whole segment was a fucking cinema, bro. And that shit was fucking awesome, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. It was a long ass segment that I didn't mind sitting through, bro. The Rock came in, got his rocks off on the crowd, called them crackheads, milf heads, the whole nine. And as he's doing his final, if you smell Roman, stop his ass. Hold up, bro. Hey, I respect you. I need one thing. I need you to acknowledge me. And Roman was kind of hesitant. You could tell he was kind of hesitant to say it to The Rock like that. But The Rock, was super dramatic, took his shades off, looked that man square in the face and acknowledged him. And at the end, everybody threw up the ones and Rock threw that fucking L up. And Paul Heyman saw that shit this time. Paul Heyman staying a hole through him like, what the fuck is he doing? So, man, I swear to God, in the segment where LA Knight just walking around backstage with the fucking chair looking for goddamn AJ Styles, easy paycheck, boy. That boy got paid that night just to walk around with a chair in his hand. Tell me that ain't the best job in the fucking world, bro. You just walking around with, seeing AJ. You walking around, everybody little segments, goddamn, just being seen, man. That shit was cold, bro. I fucks with it heavy, man. And Braun Breaker, they are slowly turning this motherfucker into Goldberg, bro. And I'm here for it. I mean, he a fucking Steiner, bro. Rick and Scott Steiner. Before Big Papa Pump, Rick and Scott Steiner was them boys, man. Them motherfuckers was a powerhouse team. When nobody doing shit. The Frankenstein. When nobody doing nothing that them niggas was doing, man. And that his son is in this thing going crazy. Rick Steiner's son? Alright, listen. The boy's gonna be the next Goldberg, hands down. So you might as well just get ready to give it up for that shit, man. And like I said, WWE keep killing it right now. Oh, and it's also announced that it is going to be a tag team match. So not only are we going to get to see Roman and The Rock versus Cody and Seth, but we also get all of those guys except for minus The Rock in a singles competition on night two. And The Rock gonna get involved some kind of way, and the stipulation is fucking kind of sick too, man. Cause if they beat The Rock and Roman Reigns, bro, that means the entire bloodline is banned from ringside or banned from the match. And of course, vice versa. If Cody Rhodes them lose, that means he got to fight a stacked deck. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I'm really thinking that I'm really thinking that Cody goddamn gonna fucking Cody might he might win, man. I don't know. I don't. It's hard because you got to think about it like this. Sometimes when they give you that decision, like is Cody gonna win this shit or not? It's on some shit like, bro. All right, this is impossible. This is too hard to believe that he could fucking lose. If they cost him the title this time, we ride. But then they cost him the title and we never ride. You know what I'm saying? Like the last time he fought Roman Reigns was the perfect ending to his story, and they screwed him. And it ain't unheard of them screwing this man back to back because they didn't gave him too much shit. He the second person to win back to back Royal Rumbles ever. So if he happened to lose WrestleMania, boom, you still got that accolade under your belt, bro. You immortalized. There's your constellation prize. And I just want to see the man take the belt off Roman because Roman was beat. LA Knight had Roman Reigns beat. Jay Uso had Roman Reigns beat. Sami Zayn had Roman Reigns beat. Boy, if it wasn't for Solo Sokola and Jimmy Uso, bro, man, Roman would have been lost that belt a long time ago, bro. So I don't see Roman just being this unstoppable fucking monster at all, bro. I don't see that shit. But I also don't see. I don't know. I don't see Cody just. I mean, I want Cody to win, bro, but I don't see Cody winning, man. I think they're gonna screw us. You got to kind of set yourself up for a little heartbreak on this one, bro, because I want Cody to be that guy to beat fucking Roman Reigns, but at the end of the day, man, I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening. But I don't know. Long story short, WrestleMania is in maybe 3 weeks, so we got a little time before that shit pop off. We got a couple of Raws, we got a couple of SmackDowns, so we gonna see how the story unfolds going forward. All right, so we leaning into the part of into the part of the cash, you know what I'm saying, where we get into a little conspiracy theory. So a lot of folks is concerned about the solar eclipse that's supposed to happen soon. I think it's April 8th, if I ain't mistaken. Could be another day, but it's in April. And it's a lot of shit going on behind this solar eclipse. They also giving out warnings to people like make sure you got cash on deck, make sure you get communication with your families before the solar eclipse happens. And this is supposed to be like a total lunar solar eclipse, the way it's gonna really black out everything like fully. So it's got a lot of folks worried. And I saw this one video where the moon is actually rusting, and that only happens when there's water and oxygen in the area that the moon is in. So a lot of folks is confused because there's no oxygen on the moon. It's in space. So how is it resting if it has no liquid and it has no oxygen to rest the moon and shit? And dude said it goes back to Bible terms. The moon would be blood red. The sun will go dark. You know what I'm saying? The moon is rusting red. I don't know. It's a big thing, bro. So a lot of folks is they just saying it's the apocalypse. You know, that's the go-to word when some weird shit that we don't understand always happen. And like the face by the moon. And I'm seeing a lot of new videos about that face behind the moon, bro. It ain't the same video. It's different people catching this shit, and a lot of folks wondering why they can't catch it. Listen, man. I said this shit before in other videos, bro. Sometimes, man, you just gotta believe your own eyes at some point, bro. We can't always see something and be like, I need proof. Like, damn, when did we quit believing what we see? You know what I'm saying? If you see something, it could potentially be real. I done saw many things in real life that I told people about. And a lot of folks look at me like, ah, man, boy, you bullshit. You capping, man. You ain't see no crazy shit like that. And I'm like, dude, yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, at some point, man, we got to believe our own eyes and all that shit. And the lunar eclipse is supposed to be, they even canceling school. They making folks stay home in certain states over this lunar eclipse. And I don't know if that's because it's just it's an ancient event and they want everybody to experience it, or is it something to be worried about? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks, fear mongering and shit. A lot of folks get on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and just try to put the fear in people's heart to get views and shit. I be wanting to know the real, and I think it's gonna be like, I don't know. It could just be that this gonna be an event that doesn't happen that often, and it's important, and folks want to see it. And I think it's a learning experience for kids too. A lot of kids nowadays haven't even witnessed no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? We grew up, we seen solar eclipses before. We've seen all kind of weird phenomena happen with the planet. Oh man, the high sea hitting. But yeah, man. But long story short, they like canceling a lot of shit. They putting out message boards on the news about it. Make sure you got this. Make sure you're prepared. And a lot of folks like, what the fuck is there that we need to be prepared for? I don't know. But the rusting of the moon is very interesting, bro, because I'm trying to understand how can something that has no oxygen and no water vapor rust in space. Maybe the moon getting closer. I also saw they saying celestial bodies. So basically, at some point, if we're moving through space at such high rate of speed, they saying that we're another solar system is passing through ours at the moment, and there are new celestial bodies up there that's coming into view. That's why some people are seeing two and three suns or an extra moon in the sky or something. And that's what we would call it, but it might be another planet just passing through. And those things up there ain't just up there floating around aimlessly. They're there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It's a purpose for their positioning. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of look at it from that point of view and that perspective. But man, it's been a crazy ass conspiracy theory year going on with this shit. And I watched this long ass fucking interview, and the dude was explaining how right beyond the Kepler belt there are certain shit that's coming into view. You know what I'm saying? There's that ninth planet, Nibiru, I guess everybody want to call it, Planet X. It's actually coming through. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing we can do to stop any of that shit, man. All we can do is just have the knowledge and know that it's happening, and we just in the know. We can't do anything to fucking stop that shit, bro. We a fucking speck of sand on a beach a million miles wide. You right? You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing we ever gonna be able to do about it. But just witness it and pray that shit just pass through, goddamn, and not fuck us up, cause you know a planet-sized thing passing right by us, bro, could knock us off orbit, could fuck up the environment, could fuck up the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I don't know, bro. Like I said, conspiracy corner. We just ain't. This is conspiracy corner. This ain't nothing that I know fully. I ain't no fucking scientist. So, with that being said, we're gonna end the video right here, man. The podcast is doing real good for me to my liking. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real patient individual, so I don't mind goddamn grinding my way to the top, bro. And I hope a lot of my friends and family and people that I don't know actually tune in and check this thing out. And like I said, milestone hit my 1,000 subs on YouTube. My last podcast finally hit 12K views. I mean 1.2K views. I'm sorry. I wish 12K. 12,000? 12,000? Wow, shit. What? Well, I'd be crunk as fuck if this shit hit 12K. But I'm happy with my 1.2K views, man. It's crazy, bro. And my Twitch channel is spiking a little bit, so I'm kind of excited about that as well. It's just been a long journey, man, and I'm keep grinding, bro. This is what I love to do. Rap was my passion, and now this is my new passion. I still got the skills, but just rap just ain't for me, bro. I feel more comfortable doing this. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, um, we hit our milestone. Yes, sir. And the next milestone. I want to see 5K subs on my YouTube channel soon, man. So I'm finna be on YouTube grinding a little harder, which means there might be more content coming your way, bro. I in a new laptop so I can start back doing my gameplays. Like I said, I got the Elgato. Got my capture card, so I'm pretty much ready to get going on the game. And so look out for that, man. And tune in to your boy, Born Reaper, out.